YouTube and welcome to episode 17 of Blueprint. Now, I was meant to be training with Darren today, but he's actually came in at ridiculous o'clock yesterday morning and can't make it because I think he's hungover or overtired or something. But that's fine, so we're going to be hitting chest and back on our own. Now, we're into the second week of Blueprint. Now, you guys haven't seen this yet, but I'll put it up on the screen where my phone is just about now. Oh, it's probably not even going to be there, I do that every time. So, week 1 was 30, 12, 10, 8, 6. And when I was doing when I was doing an incline barbell press, I was doing it on a low angle incline. So this week, week 2 is 30, 8, 6, 4, 2. So we're doing 4 sets still, but we're dropping the reps and upping the weight. It's going to be a medium angle incline, which basically means we put the bench up a little bit higher. And on this, what we do is we do the stripping method on the, it says the barbell, flat barbell press, but I'm thinking I'm going to do it on the incline, which basically means you take off a plate, do till fail, take off another plate, do till fail, no rest in between really, apart from taking off the plate itself. So that's going to be interesting, and basically it's the same with the back exercises, where 38, 6, 4, 2, and still the leg raises afterwards as well. So it's going to be quite a short day, but at the same time, because it's the lower rep range, we're going to be moving up the weight. So it's going to be interesting. So hopefully we can get some decent reps out and decent weight and see where we go. So anyway, I'll speak to you guys after the gym.
Think that I'm a freak when I'm talking to myself, but it's like I was too weak to be someone else. You could think that I'm a creep when I'm singing all alone, but it's like I couldn't see straight on my own. When I fall, I start again, and when I feel like I'm just dead, and when I call, it comes again, and now I see it's in my head. Yeah, there's something that saves me all the time in my head. Yeah, it circles when I'm breaking down, like a whisper in my head, coming from out of nowhere, like a whisper in my head, when I've got something to share, like a whisper in my head, when I'm unable to speak, coming from somebody else. Now no, it is just stronger than myself, 'cause the way I have to live, now they fall down every night. In the end I'm not alone, and that's my life. When I fall, I start again, and when I feel like I'm just dead, and when I call, it comes again, and now I see it's in my head. Yeah, there's something that saves me all the time in my head. Yeah, it circles when I'm breaking down, like a whisper in my head, coming from out of nowhere, like a whisper in my head, when I've got something to share.
So guys, I've just come back from the gym. Well, I've talking to Kels a little bit, and I'm editing and rendering at the moment. So yeah, the workout. Now you'll notice that in the thing before, as I said, it was 38, 6, 4, 2. Now that's not, what you got to remember is that it's less reps. So to get the most out of the workout, you still need to work as hard. Now what I mean by that is that you don't stick with the same weight. So the same weight that you're on now, you'll maybe, so whatever you was doing on 8 and 6 last week, say if you went from, I don't know, let's say a 60 kilo bench press, you could do 12, 10, then you went up to 70 for 8 and 6. You start off on 70 and get at 80 for 4 and 2. So it goes sort of like that. Also, you saw me do the stripping method. I only did it twice because I just halved the weight, then halved it again. Well, sort of. Took the 20 off and put 10s on. Then took the 10s off and did bar. Now, when it says till fail, I want to stress this because the amount of times that I see people just going there, being there for ages for no reason. So what fail means is not fail until you actually stop. Yes, it's great if you do, but that doesn't mean go for like 300 reps if it's too easy. Go until your form suffers. For example, you saw me stop with the bar. You might have done, I might have edited it out. But when I stopped with the bar, what I was doing is because I was literally doing that. So instead of going all the way up and getting the full contraction, I was literally just doing that. So it wasn't really doing much for me. So that's what I meant until fail. My body physically couldn't push it all the way up. Now, you saw me add a few other bits in there, pull-ups to begin with, reverse lat pull-downs as well. I love that exercise, and a few calves and stuff. The reasoning for this is because I still want to develop those muscle groups, i.e. my lats, because where my hips are quite wide, to give me the image that my hips aren't wide, I need to have really wide lats. So that's sort of my theory, my thinking behind that. I feel like I've got pull-ups down, but I still enjoy doing them. Calves, need I say anymore, but from the footage, they look like they're getting bigger, so I'm all good with that. It's definitely a positive. And dips, I love doing dips because I feel that it's such a good exercise for the separation. Now, the separation is something that everyone wants. And yes, if you're doing dumbbell pullovers, it's a really good exercise for that, but I feel that it hits the separation there. Now dips, I feel that it comes, hang on, go up a little bit here. So I feel that there is a separation with the pullovers, and there is where I feel it most for dips. So now, I know that's not strictly true, there's no way you can target that specifically, but it's just the way that my mind works, and it makes me feel sort of like less conscious about missing something out if I'm doing that. So I do it just because I enjoy doing it, and it's a good way that my body sort of goes from doing heavy weight to body weight, or flyers to body weight, which is going from dips to pull-ups. If you don't want to do it, obviously that's always optional. And yeah, the other one is the easy bar row that I did. So I had the easy bar and I was doing that and doing wide grip pulls. Now the reasoning behind that was purely pretty much accidental. But what it meant I could do is because my hands were sort of like this, because I was on the outer grip, I could get a really sort of almost touch your elbows together, squeeze at the back, and that's what you ideally want to do. You want to try and almost like arc it rather than just a straight pull. By getting an arc, you're able to get a better squeeze on your back, wherever it may be that you're targeting. So that was a really good exercise actually that I was really surprised about. And also I managed to, with the T-bar row, I managed to stack the weights, and on the easy bar as well, which I'm just going to add in there because it's pretty cool. Another successful part about the workout today was that I PR'd on the incline bench. I've never done 70 kilos on an incline bench. I know it's weird, right? But the reason for that is that I always used to do dumbbells. I've only recently come to a barbell. And the reason why I've come to a barbell is because I felt that my form was really off with the dumbbells, so I decided to change it up. And ever since then, it's become my favourite exercise. Definitely love that exercise. Okay, I probably should incorporate some dumbbells in there soon, but at the moment I'm loving it. Getting really good contractions, really making my upper chest grow. You can see the clavicle going very slowly, but you can see that, well, collarbone, sorry, the clavicle is the connection between the collarbone and the chest muscle. I think it's actually the chest muscle, but I'm not really sure. But you can see it's developing and making my collarbone go away a little bit, which is good news, which is what I want to be doing. So yeah, I'm going to carry on editing. I'm going to stop talking now for you guys because I bet you're sick of my voice, and get yesterday's video up today ready for you to watch that I've done it tomorrow. Me being ultra efficient and already editing episode 17, i.e. today's video, without it even being completed yet. You're wondering how I'm doing that, right? I'm just doing the montage. So the montage I do separately, because then I can get some cool effects in and stuff, and yeah. So I'm going to crack on with that. Being efficient, way forward. It's just out my Sunday night shower now. Every Sunday I try and have a shower before going to bed, simply because it relaxes my mind, get my mindset ready, makes me able to get to sleep quicker, all these extra good things. Plus I worked out today, haven't showered yet since that, and I don't want to go into the gym smelling like absolute arse. So as you can probably tell, I've sat at this desk most of today, either being playing video games or editing, and I've got some more editing to do. I'm just going to finish this off and do that. So I have done my meals. I've got for 4 days. Turns out I don't have enough Tupperware for 5 days, which sucks, but that's what I need to buy next. So I have a load of fish, a load of rice, and a load of peas with chicken seasoning on it. I know that sounds a bit strange, but chicken seasoning from Morrison's is the best thing. If you go to the African section, get the chicken seasoning, pour a load on into your rice. When you mix it all together, pour it all in when it's still warm and let it mix in, and it's phenomenal. It's not that spicy, but has a little bit of a kick to it. And when I say a little bit of a kick, I'm a wimp when it comes to spicy foods, so that's great. Yeah, so tomorrow I've got a shoulders and arms workout. Funnily enough, I'm wondering about the style. Sorry, I'm just catching them off. I'm wondering with the style of my videos now, and I'm quite enjoying the way the montages are coming through and bits and pieces like that. But I'm wondering if you are. Do you think I should cut the montages out altogether? Is it worth it? Do you think I should focus on a more day-to-day vlog sort of idea? What do you think of the montages? Should they be more explained? I don't know. Give me any feedback you can in the comments below, simply because I want to improve it for you guys, and I want to make my subscribers, audience, even if you're not subscribed, I want to make you happier about the content I'm putting out. Simply because at this point in time I've got a really small fan base. I mean, I've only just hit over 1,000 views. If my channel expands and goes bigger and gets bigger and bigger to hundreds and hundreds of thousands of subscribers, which would be fantastic, it's going to be hard to cater to everyone. But at the moment I'll be able to cater to pretty much everyone's needs, or at least work around so that, okay, you might not get everything you want, but you might have something too. So at the moment I'm able to do that. So if you do if you do have any suggestions, please let me know in the comments. If they're a bit odd and you don't really want to say them, my email address is in the about section of my channel. If not, it's iGPSFitness@gmail.com. It'll be on the screen now. And yeah, so any suggestions, any questions or anything, I'm always able to answer them. At the moment I won't be able to answer them on the bus and stuff because I've run out of data, but I will answer them as soon as possible. It will be that day you get a response, I can guarantee that. So anyway, I'm going to end the video off here. I'm going to go down, pack my food away, put the dishwasher on, don't know why you needed to know that, and then edit this. So I'll speak to you guys tomorrow morning.